Assalamu alaikum and good morning internet. Hope you're doing well. Friends, located along the banks of the peaceful Jhelum river lies one of the most beautiful and historically rich cities of Pakistan, Jhelum. This land is not just a geographical location, it is a living museum of time holding centuries of stories, traditions and empires. The winding roads of Jhelum pass through the embrace of lush green fields, ancient trees and hospitable towns where people still carry the old world charms of Punjabi culture with modern resilience. The city has seen the footsteps of Alexander the Great, heard the war cries of ancient armies and observed the rise and fall of powerful empires. Jhelum is known for its brave sons who have served in the military, but equally for its charming landscapes and historical monuments. Today we are here on the historic soul of Rohtas Fort, one of the most magnificent military structure ever built in South Asia. Rohtas Fort is not just a monument, it's a symbol of power, strategy and architectural excellence. Situated near the town of Dina in Jhelum district, Punjab, Pakistan, this huge fort lies approximately 8 kilometers from the Grand Trunk Road and around 16 kilometers northwest of the city of Jhelum. The fort was commissioned by the great Afghan ruler Sher Shah Suri in the 6th century, specifically in 1541, after he defeated the Mughal Emperor Humayun. While Raja Todarmal, a brilliant Hindu finance minister of Sher Shah Suri, is said to have supervised the construction, the order and vision came directly from Sher Shah himself. Spanning an area of 70 hectares or about 173 acres, the fort stretches over 4 kilometers in circumference, making it one of the largest and most powerful forts in the region. In 1997, Rohtas Fort was rightfully declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its unique mixture of Turkish, Afghan, Persian and Indian architectural elements and its excellent preservation of early military defense systems. Rohtas Fort has a total of 12 monumental gates, each constructed with remarkable accuracy and care, mostly using ashlar stone masonry. These gates were not just entry and exit points, they were symbols of strategic defense and architectural glory. The Sohail Gate, the most prominent and greatest of them all, served as the main entrance. It stands about 21.34 meters high and 20.73 meters wide, named possibly after a local saint or leader. The Kabuli Gate, facing Kabul, in another significant structure used historically by armies and travelers coming from the west. The Shah Chandwali Gate was named after a saint who resisted the fort's construction and died during the struggle. It is a symbol of spiritual resistance. Talaki Gate, meaning forbidden, got its name from an eerie tale that any army that departed from it never returned victorious. Langar Khani Gate was used to store food and grains for soldiers, symbolizing food during prolonged attacks. The Shishi Gate, which means glass or glazed, is known for its beautiful blue tile work. Kashmiri Gate faced the route leading to Kashmir, and Mori Gate was a small gate, possibly used for waste disposal or secret movements. Talamori Gate, Pipli Gate, Sar Gate and Gatali Gate complete the circle, each with a strategic role and architectural uniqueness. The gates were built to be defensive with high towers and narrow passages to slow down enemy's forces. Their strategic placements around the fort reflects a brilliant understanding of military defense by the architects of that era. Now the point is how to reach Rohtas Fort. So friends, travelers can take a drive from Jhelum via the Grand Trunk Road or through the town of Dina, which lies on the GT road itself. The fort is located on a hill, approximately 2,660 feet or 810 meters above sea level. giving it a commanding view of the surrounding plains. Covering 173 acres, the fort's placement was chosen intentionally for its strategic advantages. It overlooks a gorge where the Kahan river flows, and its high altitude made it nearly impassable to enemies. There are now paved paths, proper parking areas, and guides available for tourists wanting to explore this historic gem. Dear friends, the story of Rohtas Fort is deeply tied to a political disturbance of the 16th and 17th centuries. Built during the Sur period, it was intended to defeat the local Gakkar tribes who remained loyal to the defeated Mughal Emperor Humayun. However, after Sher Shah Suri's death, the Mughal Empire rose once again. Emperor Akbar and later emperors used the fort occasionally, but its military importance slowly decreased. During the Sikh period, Rohtas Fort was garrisoned by the forces of Maharajas Ranjit Singh. It was during this time that much of the fort's internal structures were altered or destroyed. The Sikhs repurposed some areas, but the bulk of the architecture remained as a reminder of its Afghan origin. Despite the political changes, the structure stood tall, untouched by time, and resilient against history's storms. Do visit, guys. Rohtas Fort's architecture is a masterpiece of military engineering. Its massive stone walls are between 10 to 18 meters high and up to 3 to 4 meters thick. Designed to withstand not just attacks but the test of centuries. The fort has complex layout with various internal structures like barracks, palaces, a mosque, a stepwell, and storage rooms. The layout is irregular due to the natural curves of the hill, but each section was thoughtfully designed for defense and functionality. The combination of Afghan-style strong military elements with Indian architectural details reflects a rare fusion that is hardly seen elsewhere.